Welcome students, I am Adlin lecturer of Human Health College of Pharmacy. Today topic is Drugs and Magic Remedies Act. First we see the definition and introductions about Drug and Magic Remedy Act. First see the introductions about Drug and Magic Remedy Act. It is an Indian law designed to control misleading advertisement of drug and to prohibit false claims of magic queries. This is the introductions of Drug and Magic Remedies Act. It is seen in India that some persons are selling magic remedies such as kavas, mantras and talisman, etc. Next we see the definitions of advertisement, magic remedies, drug. First we see the advertisement definition. Advertisement, it includes any notice or circular or label or wrapper or otherwise documents that is called advertisement. Any advertisement means any announcements made orally or by means of producing or transmitting light, sounds and smoke, that is called the advertisement. Advertisements includes the printing of the advertisement and the publication of any advertisement. Next we see the magic remedy definition. Magic remedy means it includes talisman, mantra, kavachas and any other claiming to the possess miraculous power for diagnosis, treatment, prevention of any disease in human or animals. That is called the magic remedy. For affecting or influencing in any way the structure or any organic functions of the body of human being or animals. Next we see the classes of prohibited advertisement. They are classified into four types. First one is prohibitions of advertisement of certain drugs for treatment of certain disease and disorders. Second one, the prohibitions of misleading advertisement relating to drugs. Third one, prohibitions of advertisement of magic remedies. And the last one, fourth one, prohibitions of import and export of certain advertisement. These are the classes of prohibited advertisement. See one by one. First one, advertisements of drug for the treatment of certain disease and disorders. That means the miscarriage or prevention of conception of humans, and for enhancement or maintenance of human sexual capacity, for the diagnosis, cure, treatment or prevention of any disorders or condition specified in the schedule. For the and third one, for the maintenance or improvement of the power of human beings or sexual pleasure, that will be improvement and maintenance of the first classes. This is the first classes of prohibited advertisement. Next we see the second one. Second one is prohibitions of misleading advertisement relating to drugs. That means advertisement relating to the drug or drugs which directly or indirectly give the false impressions regarding the true nature of the drug. That is the prohibition second classes. The classes are prohibitions of misleading advertisements relating to drugs, and it makes many false claims for such a drug. The false claim will be made for the such drugs, such new true nature of the drugs. And next one, otherwise the false or misleading is any material particular or prohibited. This is the second classes. Next we see the third one. Third one is prohibitions of advertisement of magic remedies for the treatment of certain disease or disorders. That means which give the magic remedy miraculous power, we cure the disease or the problems. Publications of any advertisement relating to any magic remedy which directly or indirectly claims to be efficacious or for any purpose is prohibited. Next we see what is meant by magic remedy. I already explained one time also. I explained means it includes talismans, mantra, kavachas and any other claiming to possess miraculous power for diagnosis, treatment, prevention of any disease in human or animal. That is called the magic remedies. This is the third classes of prohibited advertisement. Next we see the fourth one, last point. Prohibitions of import into and export from India of certain advertisement. Import into export from India of any document containing of a nature referred to. Prohibitions of misleading advertisement and advertisement of magic remedies for the treatment of certain disease and disorders. No person shall import into or export from their territories to in which this act extends any document containing an advertisement of the nature referred to section 345 shall be deemed to be goods of which the use, import or export has been prohibited under section 19 of the Sea Customs Act 1878. The Sea Customs Act is established in 1878 and all the provisions of that act shall have effect accordingly. These are the classes of the prohibited advertisements. Next we see the some disease disorders as per the schedule. First one is appendicitis, arteriosclerosis, blindness, blood poisoning, bright disease, cancer, deafness, diabetes, disease and disorders of brain, disease and disorders of optical system, disease and disorder of the uterus, disorders of menstrual flow, disorders of the nervous system, disorders of the prostatic gland, dropsy, epilepsy, female disease, fevers, fits, and forms and structure of the female bust, gallstone, kidney stones and bladder stones, gangrene, glaucoma, goiter, heart disease, high or low blood pressure, leprosy, leukoderma, lockjaw, nervous disability. These are the names of disease disorder condition as per the schedule. Next we see the penalties and offences of Drug and Magic Remedy Act. First one, contraventions of any of the provision of this act or rules. First one, punishable with imprisonment up to 6 months or with fine or both on first conviction. Second point, the punishable with the imprisonment up to 1 year or with fine or within both on subsequent convictions. Second one, in case of contraventions of the provisions of the act by the company, every person who at the time of the commission of the offence was in charge and responsible for the conduct of the company business shall be guilty and liable for the punishments. However, such persons is not liable for the punishment if he proves that the offence was committed without his knowledge or that he has taken all the precautions to prevent the commissions of such offences. If anyone who contravenes any rules of this act shall be punishable with 6 months imprisonment with fine and both. First offence means up to 6 months in prison or fine, in prison and fine or both. Repeat offences means up to 1 year in prison and a fine or both. Next, third one, company liability means company directors and managers face the same jail time and fines. And the fourth one, seizures of material. The government will confiscate all illegal advertisement and drug stocks, that is called seizures of materials. And last point of the offense and penalty, document forfeiture means ஆவணங்களை முடக்குதல். Misleading booklets, things and promotional materials are permanently destroyed. These are the offense and penalties of the Drug and Magic Remedy Act. Next we see prohibitions of certain advertisements. First one, advertisement providing false impressions about any drug. That is the first prohibitions of certain advertisements. Second one, the correction of menstrual disorders in women. Third one, ban on specific disease and conditions. And next one, causing miscarriage. Miscarriage means before fully developed child death, and are preventing conceptions in women. And next point, curing or treating conditions such as cancer, diabetes, blindness, AIDS, and mental health disorders. Next point, prohibitions of misleading claims. False or misleading is any material particular. And last one, ban on magic remedy. These are the prohibitions of certain advertisement. Next we see last one, conclusion. Conclusion means Drug and Magic Remedies Act is passed in 1954. Has been concluded that this act was made for first one, prohibitions of advertisement of drug for the treatment of certain diseases or disorders that will be prohibited by using this act. And second, prohibitions of misleading advertisement related to drug. This also prohibit misleading advertisement related to drugs that will be prohibited by using the Drug and Magic Remedy Act. Today we see the Drug and Magic Remedy Act. This was passed in 1954. And as we see the definition, introduction part and classes, we see classes of prohibited drug that is classified into four. And next we see the names, some of the names of disease, disorders and condition as per the schedule. Next we see the offense and penalty. Next we see the prohibited advertisement, certain advertisement, and last we see the conclusions of Drug and Magic Remedy Act. Thank you.